We are delving into a chilling topic as we uncover the stories of the 10 worst serial killers in UK history. These individuals left a trail of terror and tragedy in their wake. We warn you that if you are easily frightened, switch off this video now and leave the room. Our journey into the darkest corners of UK crime history begins with the enigmatic Jack the Ripper. Operating in the late 1800s, this unidentified serial killer brutally murdered and mutilated at least 5 women in London's Whitechapel district, sparking one of the most famous and enduring mysteries in criminal history. Next is Levi Bellfield, a violent offender responsible for a series of brutal attacks in the 2000s. His most notorious crime was the murder of a teenager, Millie Dowler, a case that shocked the nation. Angus Sinclair, a Scottish serial killer who earned the grim nickname World's End Killer. His crimes involved the abduction and murder of young women. Sinclair's reign of terror started in the 60s and spanned decades. The Moors murders were carried out by Ian Brady and Myra Hindley between July 1963 and October 1965 in and around Manchester, England. All the victims were children. Dennis Rader, also known as the BTK Killer, bind, torture, kill. Though he operated primarily in the United States, Radar's crimes included the brutal murders of several people in the UK during the 1970s. Coming in next is Rose West, part of the gruesome couple alongside her husband Fred West. The duo's crimes included abuse, torture and murder of young women. Rose West's actions exposed the horrifying depths of human depravity. Fred West is known to have committed at least 12 murders between 1967 and 1987 in Gloucestershire. The majority of the murders were committed in collaboration with his second wife, Rose. All of their victims were young women. Peter Sutcliffe, better known as the Yorkshire Ripper. Active during the late 1970s and early 1980s, Sutcliffe's reign of terror left 13 women dead. His capture marked a turning point in UK's fight against serial killers. Moving on, we encounter Dennis Nilsen, a Scottish serial killer known as the Muswell Hill Murderer. His gruesome crimes involved killing of young men and dismembering them. Nilsen's actions shocked the nation in the 1980s. Dr. Harold Shipman, a name that still sends shivers down the spines of many. Shipman, a trusted doctor, exploited his position of authority to murder an estimated 218 patients between 1975 and 19